Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Covering both sides of the big issues with the analysis you trust on News Radio 1040 WHO.
The chief technology officer of OpenAI, Mira Murati, recently stirred up some controversy. She said during the discussion that some creative jobs maybe will go away, but maybe they shouldn't have been there in the first place. And that stirred up the discussion that's always revolving around artificial intelligence. Is it going to be a job killer or a net positive for everybody? The CEO and founder of Aleda, a technology consulting firm that's helping automate companies through AI, Matt Rosen, is on the line, the Davison Family Dentistry Newsmaker line. Matt, welcome back to WHO Radio. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, Jeff. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, you're in the middle of all this, Matt, so I like talking these topics over with you, and I know you're realistic about it. You know, give me the pros and the cons of AI in the workplace. I don't think it's all cons, but will there be some jobs that go away due to artificial intelligence?
You know, Jeff, it's like every revolution that we have, you know, starting with the assembly line to the internet. You know, with every technology revolution, you know, jobs change. Yes, there's always jobs that get lost, but there's always new jobs that get created. And everyone's always scared that, oh, no, what's going to happen? Is, you know, AI going to take my job? And, you know, my philosophy on it is AI is not going to take your job, but someone using AI is coming for your job. And really what it comes down to is data is the differentiator. What you feed into the AI model is going to be what you get out of it. And so what I'm seeing is a lot of consumerization of AI. You know, it's estimated like 50, 60% of Americans are using AI on their job right now. But many corporations outside of Silicon Valley have not necessarily embraced the technology because it's moving so fast, they're not even sure where to implement it. So it's a really interesting time to be in the space.
So, Matt, are there particular industries that'll be hit harder? I note that these controversial comments targeted creatives, and I'm sure they're not liking that. But is there particular industries that you think will get really shaken up by artificial intelligence?
Yeah, it's a great question. I'll comment real quick. You know, I watched the interview with Mira at Dartmouth, and I mean, most of it was a pretty positive interview. You know, I just think she was a bit insensitive in the way that she approached the comment. You know, and she's been with OpenAI since the beginning, and they've been creating some really interesting things. And so, you know, AI has been being used today in, you know, medical research and drug creation, you know, in clinical testing, and it's really yielding some really cool results. And they're coming up with new drugs and pathways to cure diseases that we weren't able to get to before, just because of the sheer processing power that AI can provide these researchers. You know, if you've ever got a fraud alert from your bank, you know, that's a form of AI. If you talk to Alexa or Siri, not the greatest AI, but you're interacting with it today. Same with Tesla's self-driving cars. But where I see AI, you know, impacting jobs, you know, if you think about AI, it does three things really well. It automates tasks. It can search through vast amounts of data and content and come up with insights, and it can create starting points for things. And so you're going to see in the legal field, I think, you know, paralegals, you know, are going to have to learn to use it really quick. If you're doing the same thing over and over and it's a repetitive task, and you don't have any critical thinking as part of your job, you know, it could be at risk. Call center agents, you're seeing chatbots take the place of hundreds of agents. So some of those types of jobs are at risk, but there's a lot of jobs that are going to get created. It's a lot of work going into training these AI models, managing them, and that's what Aleda does. Is we help companies really survey the landscape, figure out where AI is going to help, where it's not going to be useful, and help them really start to bring it into their environment and make their organizations better by embracing it, because it's here to stay. It's not going away. As it goes to creatives, you know, we thought when the digital camera came out, like, oh my gosh, photography is dead. Well, you know what? You know, the darkroom went away, and you learned to use digital cameras. So I think what you're going to see for creatives specifically is those that embrace the technology are going to be able to create more, faster, better content, whether it's pictures, whether it's videos. And those that aren't very good at their jobs, you know, probably going to have to find something else to do.
Matt Rosen of Aleda, I think that's a realistic view. Matt, thanks very much for your insight this morning.